Hey y'all, thanks for tuning back into Chickanic. I hope everybody's having a great week. Yes, it is not every day that I call out huge, gigantic corporations, especially when I'm one of their dealers, but I gotta call BS when I see it. So today we're going over the Briggs & Stratton EXI series No Oil Change Needed engines. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of saving time, money, and frustration while fixing your own small engine equipment while watching in-depth tutorials, you've come to the right place because that's what I do. I upload a couple times a week, and if that sounds interesting, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment. I love to read through the comments, and I'll reply to all the early commenters. Now, when they came out with this design in 2015, we pretty much thought they were the exact same engine as before, just with a sticker on it that says no need to change your oil, because they really do look just like all the other engines that do not have that sticker that says don't change your oil, just add to it. They said that they had upgraded the oil filler tube and the air filtration system to not let as much debris get into the machine, and also somehow magically, I haven't been able to figure it out, they have made it to where the engine temperature will run lower so it won't break the oil down either, to where you never have to actually dump your oil out and change it, you just have to add to it. Now, after getting 2,000 pieces of equipment in the shop every single year, and probably 1,200 of those are walk-behind mowers, and probably 80% of them have these engines on it, I can tell you guys, the verdict is in. You need to change your oil, and I'm going to show you why. So why would Briggs even do this? Tell people to not change their oil when our entire lives it hasn't been a big deal to change the oil. It's literally like $3 to, extend the life of your unit. And I know I'm gonna get comments down there telling me I've had my Briggs & Stratton engine push mower for 20 years and I've never changed the oil. Well, the fact is these engines are not made like your 20-year-old Briggs & Stratton flathead engine. Those engines would last forever. Did you wonder why Briggs & Stratton quit making them? Because they're in the business of selling parts. Now, one of the reasons that Briggs did this is because they're saying that customers are not going to change the oil anyway, so they are trying to make it easier for the customers. But you know what? If you have a customer that's not going to take the time to change their oil, you know what else they're not going to change? Their air filter. This is what 90% of the air filters that come into the shop off these particular mowers, their upgraded air filter system looks like every single time. So I just happen to have a few of these mowers in the shop right now. Let's pour the oil out and see what's inside. Oh, and hang out to the end of this video and see some bonus content from some of the crazy stuff that's been in the shop lately. This first mower that I have up on the bench that we're gonna check the oil on is a 2020 model. So it's only a few years old, but like they said, you should have a good 12 years of good oil if you just add to it. So, like all of these air filters, let's see what's going on with this one. It's not as bad as some of them I've seen, but still, it's pretty gross. But the funny thing about this, I know you can barely read it, the guy doesn't even want it serviced. He says it runs, it just needs a blade and a blade adapter. Let's check his oil. So I broke out a micron filter and a funnel, and we're gonna pour it through here and let's see what we get. It doesn't look like he's got enough oil in there. Oh, well that's very black. So next up I have a customer's Husqvarna self-propel walk-behind mower, and as you can see, no oil changes, just check and add. And if we go down here to the serial number, because it doesn't show me engine code date or another area where it gives me a year model, you can go to the serial number. This is the product number and the model of whatever Husqvarna that you have. But if you go to the serial number, the first 2 digits is the month, the second 2 digits is the day, and the third 2 digits is the year. So this one is a 2018. So this one is only 5 years old. So remember guys, they said the life of these mowers, which they project to be 12 years. Now, was that before they claimed bankruptcy or after? Now, one thing I want you to notice is this dark spot right here next to the muffler. It is not burning off the exhaust correctly, or it wouldn't be spitting it out and staining the front of this mower. All right, let's pull this one on over. So yeah, this is contaminated oil, okay, guys? It's the wrong color, it doesn't move right. Definitely has some contaminants in it. Okay, pull another one up here, and this one also says no oil changes needed. This is another one from November 28th of 2018, so this one is also 5 years old. Let's see what its oil looks like. Gonna be the same, super black. Yeah, I mean, really? Editing Bree here. As I was editing this video, I noticed on the side of this air filter cover where it says no oil changes, just check an ad, that below it said learn more at justcheckanad.com. So I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about, went over to the website, and unfortunately it looks like they don't own the website anymore and don't give you any information. So yeah, guys, like I said, we see thousands of walk-behind mowers since these engines come out, and it doesn't matter if it has that little sticker on it that says no oil change or not, every single one comes in with black contaminated oil. And I'm going to tell you why this happens, but before I do, I'm going to tell you why Briggs probably changed it. Before they decided to have the upgraded air filtration system to keep debris out of your engine, they had a simple sponge filter that you could get for $5 or $6. You could clean it out and change your oil for, like I said, about $3. Now with the upgraded air filter system that you can't, use anything else, you've got to have their special air filter. It is $15. And really, you still need to change your oil anyways. Can you clean it out or blow it out? Absolutely not. They tell you that is a no-no in the repair world to put any air to these to clean them out, which I don't believe either, but supposedly it's a big no-no. And like you can see on this one, there's no cleaning these things out. Everyone that comes into the shop is disgusting. I don't know how it sucks so much air through such a tiny space and sucks in so much dirt, but these air filters are always nasty. So I could go through every single mower I have here and pour the oil out of all of those, and they're all going to be black. Now, is there some super awesome technology that's inside the engine that's burning just the right amount of oil so you can add fresh oil and rejuvenate it? No. So why does this happen even with the upgrades? Because oil doesn't really go bad. It becomes contaminated from the blow-by through the rings during the compression combustion, which allows fuel and exhaust into the case to combine with the oil, no matter what you do. So guys, I'm calling it like I see it. I have seen thousands of these engines and they are all the same. I can tell you from experience, don't listen to the little sticker, change your oil. Hopefully this video will save you time, money, and frustration in the future. If you haven't found me on Facebook, find me at facebook.com/Chickanic. Find me at Instagram at TheRealChickanic, or find me at Chickanic.com where you get your own t-shirts, hoodies, and long sleeve shirts. Thanks guys, and have a great day. God. What is this? Why would anybody think it would be a smart idea to completely fill your tire up with water? What? This is a PTO off a Bad Boy zero turn, and just to show you what happens if you let oil just drip down onto your wires, eventually over time it's going to harden this outside sheath insulator for your wires, and it just starts breaking off. So we're going to replace these wires, but something to watch out for, guys.
And what's crazy is it didn't even mess up the blade.
Really?
I mean, it's not like broken off or anything.
Yeah. Customer says it was running until it hit something. I bet. What are you doing? Huh? All right, guys, so I'm calling complete BS on this.